Just wrapping up. If you are someone who travels using the Norfolk International Airport, this might be something that makes you really excited. They announced a new wing today, all for international flights. We did have that stream and we were able to record it, so we want you to be able to listen to the big announcement. This is coming out of Norfolk International Airport, ORF, just a few moments ago.
Just put it in a little context as we move forward, and this is the first of many facilities to come. And this one is really, really important to us and important to the entire region. This facility allows us to open up our gates and our doors to international visitors come directly to here and be processed in a very smooth and efficient manner. We've always had a facility here, but it was old, it was antiquated. It's probably 25, 30 years old, did not function very well. It's gotten us through the first few breeze flights to Cancun, but that was about it. This facility will be coming online here in the next week or so, and it could not be more efficient. It'll probably be the most efficient Customs and Border Protection international arrivals facility in the nation. You literally will walk off your plane there, make a right, come through here, process through it with an officer, grab your bag, and leave. How much simpler could that be? You never change levels, you walk right through. But this, as I said, this is one of many projects. Very soon after this, we'll be opening 3 new gates on Concourse A, along with some new restrooms, and the first of our new, one of our new concessions, the High Tide Bar and Grill will open there. Following that, we will have a whole host of new concession opportunities open up. On the end of Concourse B, we'll have the Bruce Smith 200 Sack Club Sports Bar. Will be opening up a little bit later this spring. And then a lot of local favorites are coming to the airport finally after many years. We'll have local favorites like the Stock Pot, Warriors Tap House, Cova Brewing. Bring in we're the first brick and mortar for one of our favorite food trucks in the area, Ghost Kitchen will be here. As well as Pale Horse Coffee, Town Center Cold Press, and many, many more. So we're very, very excited about that. As you probably came in today, you saw a lot of activity going on at our front door as you cross the bridge into the airport. That's really laying the foundation for a lot of work to come. That's where our new intersection with Norview and Robin Hood. We're realigning Robin Hood Road. You're no longer going to have to go around the end of the runway and all of these wonky turns to get into the airport. It'll be a straight intersection with Norview, fully signalized and lighted, and that's going to improve the coming and going to the airport very much. Also in that big field where the trees came down, will be the new consolidated rental car facility. And that's where we're going to be seeing that come out of the ground here very soon, with where we'll move all of our rental cars there, improve the capacity and the efficiency of that operation, get all these rental car guys from driving up and down Azalea Garden Road out to refuel and wash the cars. It'll all be done there on our campus. And then we open up two garage levels in Garage A, which we much need for our flying passengers. As I said, a whole bunch of projects. I could keep going on and on. The consolidated checkpoint that's going to be built out in the lobby of the main terminal, that's going to open up all kinds of opportunities. And then later this year, early next year, we'll be starting the new departures terminal. And as you can get a sense of it, if you have the video loop of the future of the airport playing on either screen. So if you haven't watched that, I encourage you to do that as we go. So for today's program, let's focus on what we're here for, which is the opening of our new Federal Inspection Services, or International Arrivals Facility, as we like to call it. We have a number of guests with us today. I'll introduce our speakers. First will be Pete Decker III, our chair of the Norfolk Airport Authority. Matt Suarez, he's Director of Field Operations from U.S. Customs and Border Protection. Congresswoman Jen Kiggans, representing the 2nd District. And Congressman Bobby Scott, representing the 3rd District. We had some great federal participation in building of this facility, and we wanted to make sure that they were here for this. Also like to make a couple other recognitions before we get started. We have several of our Board of Commissioners here. Our Vice Chair, Susan Pilato, Mel Price, retired Admiral Chip Rock, there he is in the back, and then Joel English is also here from our Board of Commissioners. From the city of Norfolk, we have J.P. Page, councilman where we reside within his district, in his ward, as well as the Commissioner of Revenue, Blythe Scott, is here with the city. We are pleased to have Councilwoman Michelle Farabee from Hampton. City of Hampton is here. We are the region's airport. We love the regional representation that we get. Diane Kaufman with Senator Kane's office. As I said, we had a lot of federal participation. We're glad to have her here as well. And then Deputy Director Alton Jordan from the Virginia Department of Aviation is with us, representing the state. We have Ms. Julie Heller, who is the Executive Director of Navy Region Mid-Atlantic here with us, representing the Navy, a big partner with us. And then a lot of news here of the last couple of days about the Hampton Roads Transatlantic Task Force that was formed. So we have Nancy Gurdon from the Executive Roundtable and Amy Parkhurst from the Hampton Roads Alliance. They have formed this task force that's going to help us get that transatlantic flight finally. We also have a few others from across the way. Lindsay Carney Smith is the chair of the Peninsula Airport Commission up in Newport News, as well as Chris Morello, their executive director. And this is a club amongst CEOs, so I have to give a shout out. Brian Mulcahy, the president and CEO of the Des Moines International Airport, came in just to see this facility and to participate with us today. And then finally, we couldn't have done this without our contractors and our consultants. We have representatives, Ron Lauster here from WM Jordan, who built this marvelous facility, and we have folks from our architects and engineers as well, and we're glad to have all of them and recognize them here as well. So with that, I'm going to turn the program over to Pete, let him say a few words, followed by Matt Suarez, and then we'll let the congressman come up and talk. There you go, Pete.
Thank you, Mark. Wow. Thank you all for being here today. Don't you love the new car smell of this place? It's amazing. WM Jordan, you always do a great job. Thank you, guys. You came through as you always do. And many thanks to our chief. I call him the chief, Mark Perryman. The energy and the attention to detail that he's brought to this airport is amazing. We're in the middle of an ongoing $1 billion renovation. This is the first and the crown jewel of our Norfolk Airport. And it's not just Norfolk's airport, it's the region's airport. And that's why this facility is so important. I mean, Virginia Beach, you've got all these wonderful companies like ADS, you got Gold Key and our wonderful tourism, you got Steel and Chesapeake, you got Dollar Tree. I mean, I could go down the list. Cox, Hampton's got Langley, Newport News got the shipyard. Thank you to our congressional leaders for being here today, and y'all may touch on that. But this is something that our whole region can be proud of and our whole region deserves. So thank you for everything. When Mark first came to this area, we were lucky enough to land him after an international search. He was the best of the best, and we got him here for this airport. And the first thing Mayor Alexander said to him is, we want international flights. So Mark, being Mark, went to work on that. And here we are, less than 2 years after he arrives, we already got this beautiful facility. So thanks again to Mark Perryman. Thank you to J.P. Page from City Council. The mayor couldn't be here, but we appreciate the council's support. And Chris Jones, thank you for these notes that you gave me. Yeah. Just last month, Breeze Airways launched ORF's first scheduled international services in nearly 25 years, with weekly nonstops to Cancun, Mexico. In a few weeks, that will expand to twice weekly service. We're actively engaged with other airlines, including some from overseas across the pond, in an effort to attract over-the-ocean flights, including Europe. I can't say today when we'll see more flights, but we're actively working on it, and I can say with certainty that those conversations would not have been possible if we hadn't got this facility built. On behalf of all the commissioners of the Norfolk Airport Authority, we welcome you to ORF and hope to see you passing through this hall as arriving passengers in the very near future. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. Welcome to our new international facility.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. As I said, I'm Matt Suarez. I'm the Acting Director of Field Operations for CBP's Baltimore Field Office, which oversees the Mid-Atlantic region. So I'm here. So thank you, CEO Perryman, for inviting me here today to speak. So, and you know, we're very excited about this. I want to thank our port director, Ms. Carrie Brady, and her team for driving this forward. There's a lot of work that goes in on our side to building a federal inspection station, which is what we would call this. And I think everybody here knows that the federal government is efficient and non-bureaucratic, so that was a real smooth process, right? Yeah, no red tape or anything like that. So it was smooth as butter, right? So they, you know, they're working through it and working to build it. And you know, I look around at this facility and I got to recall back to my days when I started as in the former INS before we became part of Homeland Security as an inspector. And if you worked at an airport, this was unimaginable, right? And we used to go entire days, 12 hours, 14 hours some days, even longer, not even seeing the sunlight. So to come into a facility like this, it's just inviting and welcoming and breathable really shows how much effort and attention to detail went into building this. So I got to say I'm impressed. One of the things that, you know, I like to prioritize is the quality of life, quality of work life for our personnel. And this is tremendous to be able to come in here and do this. It has a positive effect on everything that we do, and it sustains us in enforcing our mission. It makes for a better passenger experience, all the things that we want to support. So, I mean, this is impressive, you know, and CBP is glad to be here and partner with Norfolk International Airport, Norfolk Airport Authority to enable international travel in that. You know, we have a lot of things in our mission, everything from immigration to trade enforcement, counterterrorism, counterintelligence, agriculture, and beyond. And this is a perfect environment to do it. So, you know, we're looking forward to see what you guys are doing. I got to also, you know, give you the compliment. We have a lot of conversations amongst leadership, even, you know, when you're at a port and down the road, people sit there and we talk and we're like, who was involved in building this? This is completely like, I don't know, counterintuitive, inefficient. They didn't build for growth. But I look around here and I see that our successors, you know, 10 years down the line will be set up for success to you know, support that passenger traffic, the economic side of things, and affect our mission. Looking at our command center, plenty of area to grow. So I'm really excited to see what comes from this airport and you know, the future of our partnership here in the broader Hampton Roads. So you know, thank you for your partnership and working with us. And you know, anything you guys need from us, just let us know. We're only a phone call away. Thank you.
Congresswoman Kiggans, would you like to share a few words?
Well, thank you. It's just a privilege to be here. How exciting is this? And congratulations on this brand new building. To think of the work that went into WM Jordan, great job. You guys always produce an amazing product. And I can imagine the engineers and the people who actually came every day and worked with their hands, those skilled tradesmen and women who actually put in the hours to build what's now going to make air travel in and out of Hampton Roads so much easier. So as a person who frequently does travel and is able to compare different facilities, I mean, I'm excited to use it. My staff has promised me a trip to Cancun, I'm sure that's in the works. So anyway, can't wait to try this out myself. And so much potential here too. We need to work on that connectivity piece. I'm excited about the potential for Europe and other international travel, but what we have here in Hampton Roads, from the industries that were previously mentioned to the new businesses that are coming to the military, the defense piece, the defense industry alone, so much of it is based right here in Hampton Roads. I need that easy access in and out in an international way to be able to provide that service and, again, that connectivity piece that's important for national security right here for us. But wanted to say a special shout out to Customs and Border Patrol. Thank you for the work that you do. Thank you for keeping our community safe, our country safe. It's not lost on me. I know there, despite what our previous speaker, the thanks for the shout out to the federal government, it's not quite as efficient and pretty as you might think, but I know there's some challenges out there, so a privilege to have that seat at the table. It's not lost on me, the challenges and the people that I represent here, the fights that we need to continue to have to look out for you all, especially for Customs and Border Patrol. So special personal thank you just for the work that you will do in this building. But just a privilege to be here, so excited. I've been able to meet Mark Perryman the past couple years and just learn about his vision for this airport. And you see it when you drive in, right? I mean, I too remember the trees, but I see that there's a lot of potential growth, the new electric walkway that I know you had a ribbon on cutting on not too long ago, and just the expansion of the food options. And we're super excited to come back and try some of those out as well. But thank you all for being here and participating in this special event. Congratulations. Take care.
Mr. Perriman, Mr. Decker, Representative Kiggans, and other elected officials, including Carlos Clanton from City Council. Ladies and gentlemen, it's certainly a pleasure to be here this morning to celebrate the new chapter in the Norfolk International Airport. It's good to see when you do a lot of legislation, it's always nice to see it come to fruition. A lot of times we vote on stuff and never know what happens, but we're seeing what happens today. For decades, politicians have talked about investing in infrastructure. In 2021, we actually did something about it. We actually got something done. The infrastructure law was a massive win for Hampton Roads because it included roads, bridges, tunnels, rail, ports, airports, cleaning up lead in our pipes, and expanding broadband. And Hampton Roads is getting some of all of that. So the infrastructure law was, again, a massive win for Hampton Roads, and the Norfolk Airport has received millions of dollars in funding in order to make days like this possible. Today, we celebrate the conclusion of the construction of the International Arrivals Facility. Norfolk Airport has already secured new nonstop international flights to Mexico. Jen, I would caution you about going to Cancun during the winter. Politicians have been caught doing that. But during the summer, it's great. This new facility will also help the airport be competitive in pursuing additional international flights. It's important also to highlight the hard work of people here at the airport. This hard work makes the airport an attractive investment for private companies and for the Commonwealth that help make today possible. The workers have done a great job. Regrettably, many of them are caught up in the closure of the Department of Homeland Security, but I just want to tell you that the Democratic leader has said that we're going to do everything within our power to make sure the shutdown ends before you miss a paycheck. So we appreciate your sacrifice, particularly during the last shutdown, and we don't want you to go through the same thing again. You've sacrificed entirely too much already and do such a good job. We want you to be rewarded, not punished. So thank you for that service. Give our government employees another round of applause. Today's celebration is a testament to the success of what we can accomplish when we work together, the federal, state, and local level. So I want to congratulate everyone on that success, and I'm looking forward to this new era in the life of the Norfolk International Airport. Thank you.
So big news there for flyers of ORF for the opportunity that they're going to be able to see with this international wing being built out. Okay, your time right now is 11:59. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.